Hello nerds, today is February the 2nd, and that means it is game 33 of the meditation. Today's game was made by Tyson Moll, and he's left a short blurb for us, so I'll read it out for you now. Looks like it's Groundhog Day again. Will the hog see its shadow and forecast 6 weeks of winter, or will the sun shine and bring us an early spring? Is that a thing? Let's Google this one second. Groundhog Day. Oh, wow, there's a bizarre amount of history for something so weird. Apparently, the belief is if it does not see its shadow because of cloudiness, spring will arrive early, but if it does see its shadow because of clear weather, it'll retreat to its den, and winter will persist 6 more weeks. That's very strange. Apparently, this idea was brought from German-speaking areas where the badger was the forecasting animal. I suppose there's no badgers in Pennsylvania, so they just settled on groundhogs. So yeah, that's a thing. As an ignorant English person, I had no idea, so we're learning. Fantastic. Anyway, let's have a look at the game. Can I do anything? Ah! It's sun, which means winter. Oh no, he sees his shadow, which means winter will last 6 more weeks. God damn you, groundhog. All of those sad faces, that was the population of the planet there, being sad. I think that's everything. I want to see if we can make him happy by it being spring. Oh, different music. Crap. Oh no. There goes the entire population of the planet again. Okay, let's get... Hey! And... No shadow! Why is it sad? I want it happy. This is a good time. Spring is coming. Everyone's just sad. People are hard to please. Again. No shadow and still sad. Why are they sad? Okay, so I was pretty unconvinced that that wasn't working right. But luckily for me, there is another version of this game, and I know about it because at midnight, when the game was meant to change over, it didn't. It was still playing February the 1st's game on February the 2nd, which prompted people to make some very good Groundhog Day jokes, which I'm a bit annoyed I missed out on and didn't think of, because people are smarter and funnier than me. But whilst people couldn't access today's game, he did put a link up to his itch.io version of the game. So I thought I'd just check that out. And it's quite different. There's a couple of things that I didn't know were part of the meditations, and this is the original version of the game before he realised that meditation projects aren't supposed to have text or a start screen. So this is the first version he made, and I shall show you it. Behold. For one, that is a Canadian coin. Queen Vic and a moose. Is that a moose or a deer? I don't know. Let's pretend it's a moose. That is very evidently not a moose, but we're going to lie and say it is a moose. He sees his shadow. Oh no. Guide. Also, I've noticed that when you use the controls to restart the game, it doesn't delete the previous instance of the audio file. So the more times you restart it, the more audio files get laid on top. So you gotta refresh the screen. Groundhog Day! Shadow. Oh no, I think Shadow was the one we just did, wasn't it? Shadow's bad. Oh no, no Shadow is bad. Oh, wait a sec, did that say Shadow? That was really weird. I actually tested this before I did a commentary over it, and it went, "Oh yes!" when it had no shadow, but now it's not doing that. So there seems to be a glitch. There we go. Shadow this time is like, yeah! He's very happy about it. I wonder if the other one has that issue then. Huh. So there you go. There seems to be, I reckon it's probably a timing issue. So we've got the happy beep of confirmation and lots of smiley faces, so that's nice. And that's today's meditation, there you go. So today's meditation was, for me at least, a fun lesson in culture. I've heard of Groundhog Day, but only because it's a movie. I didn't know what Groundhog Day was. I assumed it wasn't the day just repeating itself constantly, because that's not how time works. So it seemed unlikely. But no, it's some folklorish yardstick to determine how long is left of winter or spring, which is of course utter nonsense. Groundhogs do not influence the climate, and are not that in tune with the climate, sadly. And weirdly enough, I feel that was oddly represented in the game, because if you look at the groundhog reacting to the shadow, then there's a problem, because sometimes the shadow isn't there, and he's still... sometimes the shadow is there, and he's going, oh no, which isn't right, because he should be very happy that it's going to be spring, so he should be, oh yeah, every time. But he isn't. Unless it's not the groundhog saying this, it's people saying this after the fact. And when they say, oh no, it's because they were lied to by the groundhog. When they say, oh yeah, it's because the groundhog was telling the truth about spring. And only spring. Chances are, I think it's a slight time bug, but let's just pretend it's a feature, and that it accurately depicts the idea of using a groundhog to tell you weather. Don't be stupid. So Tyson Moll is one of the founding members of a team called Sad Gong, who have an itch.io page, which I'll link below, along with Tyson's Twitter, where they make bizarre little itch.io games. And a huge thank you to Tyson Moll for making today's game, and thank you for watching. I'll see you again tomorrow. Take care.